So let's keep accelerating time until all this stuff's built up. And then we'll see about getting our new colonists. I do want to keep an eye on our food situation. We have plenty for now, but we are running a deficit at night. That's to be expected. A little concerned about our food, because we don't get a clear indication of how much we produce per day, because our food comes in waves. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm also starting to worry about our water. We used up basically a third of our water, and our consumption is just going to be increasing as we continue to expand. Now, there was some more water pretty close by.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
Our closest other water, I guess, is going to be this one down here. But there's really nothing else in that region. And we've got some concrete up here, so maybe we just have a little automated outpost out here, picking up some water. Concrete. Concrete, though, right now is not an issue. Hopefully we'll get the tech to demolish this before we need to put in another one. But I'm not desperately worried about our concrete situation just yet. Alright, some of this stuff's starting to come in. We got our water tower, our drone hub, our oxygen tank, and our Moxie. So we should have plenty of oxygen and water for our new little dome. Here comes the metal extractor. Beautiful. There's no one to work it yet, but once we start getting some of the buildings constructed in here, we'll bring in another ship. Oh, it looks like our waste rock stockpiles are full. So let's throw in another couple of those. Guess we'll just... Oh, I forgot to hold down shift. I guess we'll just stick them around here. We got a little bit of space. There. That should be okay. Eventually we will want to get that tech that lets us convert this stuff into concrete. Hopefully that shows up in our list soon. If it hasn't already. I don't think it has. No, not yet. What is that? Oh yeah, I remember. I do want to get that. All this stuff we're researching is stuff I want. So we'll let that finish before we start thinking about other stuff. Or we'll at least let it get down a little bit. Rare metals extractor is about to get built. At which time we'll be almost ready to start producing our own electronics. Ooh. I like anomalies. Research Bro, go and check that out. Ooh, what is this? That's pretty. That looks like a really nice place for a dome, too. It's a lot of rare metals. And some water. Maybe that's where we'll expand to next. How much water is in there? Not a lot. And it's also low grade, which is less than ideal. We are going to have to send off for a prefab for an electronics factory as well. I don't think we queued one of those up, did we? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we can maybe do that right now. Let's take a look. Can we even afford one? We have a fair bit of money, so I think we'll be okay. Let's grab ourselves an electronics factory for 600 million. Let's go back real quick. Let's see what we need, what other stuff we need.
Breakthrough discovered.
Ooh. Vocation-oriented society. What does that do? Colonists gain 10 bonus work performance when all their stats are in the green. That's also very nice. We might want that too. So if we can keep our dudes happy, they'll be that much more productive. Let's slow down time while we take a look at what we need here. We got a ton of fuel, so we don't have to worry about that. Might start running a deficit when we start getting our little RC... Not RC, our little fly dudes drones up. But that's still a little way off for the research. Food, I think, is okay. But we do have to keep an eye on it. Metals are getting a little bit low. But we do have another metals extractor up and ready to receive new colonists. So I don't think we necessarily need to send off for any of that stuff. So I don't know, maybe we just get more drones. Drones are always fun. How many drones do you have? 6. You could use some more. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's get our cargo rocket. We'll grab the electronics factory. We'll grab a handful of these things. They're pretty expensive though. Just a little tiny bit. We won't worry about metals. Maybe get some orbital probes. Oh, they're really expensive. Let's not do that. We'll just get some more drones. Let's get another 5. A few more of these guys. I mean, we're making all these, so you know what? No. I think we're fine. That seems like a waste of a rocket, though, just 5 drones in an electronics factory prefab. I don't know it's worth getting those orbital probes. We're not needing to explore new territories, particularly imminently. Maybe we get another RC Explorer. God, those are expensive. Wow. RC Transport, we're not really using him very much. So maybe we get a new drone rover. But again, that's not really needed, is it? So let's just get this building and a couple extra drones. Let's knock it up to 10 extra drones. We'll bring that guy in. Now we're just waiting on concrete over here. So let's grab our little friendly guy. Load him up on concrete. Might as well just take the whole lot. Dirty concrete over there. And then we'll send him over here to unload it. I want to unload. There you go. That should speed up That should speed up construction over here a little bit. It's going to take a couple of rockets to get this drone up to its full potential. I mean, already we're at 18 vacant work slots. But I think that's basically everything. I mean, we'll have a couple of extras to come in. And of course we'll have the polymer factory as well. So yeah, it's going to take at least two rocket loads to get all of the jobs filled. And we'll probably have even more. We'll probably double up on some of our productions. We're running a water shortage now. That's not exciting. In fact, that's pretty alarming. Can we build water vaporators? Because if so, we should probably build some. No, we can't. Great. I think we'll be okay once we patch up that cable. Yeah, but just barely. We are going to want to increase our water output pretty soon. I think we will move up here. We'll use a tunnel system to do that. Really, you're sitting on the cable, but you're not
Sector
charging.
scanned.
Oops. Alright, we're starting to get a lot of the map uncovered. Not seeing anything too exciting except this area up here, which is going to be beautiful in terms of rare metals. Oh, now Rocket is here. So let's have him come in.
Pipe leak reported.
Another pipe leak. It's proving to be somewhat of a problem. Are you guys not busy? Well, I guess you got something to do now. Okay, we have one of our thingies set up, so I'm going to call in a passenger rocket. We have 16 matching colonists for our current settings, so that's fine. We'll just bring that straight in. One person has actually moved over here. Oh, our child. He decided he was ready to move out. Came over here all on his own. Might not be the smartest thing he's ever done. Maybe we should set up a special dome for kids. We start having more. That would make some amount of sense. We can set up some schools and some nurseries and maybe a university. That'll be fun. Alright, you are ready to return to Earth. Have fun. Those drones should all get reassigned, hopefully in some kind of a sensible manner. We're at 22 and 10. That's okay, these guys aren't doing a lot right now. They will be soon. But for right now, they're not too busy. I would like to start making our own drones at some point, but that might be a ways off. I think we did have the technology pop up, didn't we? Maybe we already researched it. Not sure. We're probably going to have to start putting some points in physics here. We're not researching any of that stuff. That seems silly. Martian education. All this stuff is nice. But I think we're going to start queuing some of this stuff up. Polymer blades will be nice. So let's stick that on the end. We're producing plenty of polymer, so I'm okay with spending some on upgrading all of our wind turbines. Right now we're breaking even on water. That is a little worrying.
Research complete.
Got our dome bioscaping, which is nice. It's going to help our comfort levels. Oh, there's now 2 people working over here. Somebody is on their way. Can we see them? Oh, maybe they're here already, yeah. Oh, another child, okay. Apparently this is going to be our dome of kids for now. I'm not sure I'm that happy with that. But probably what we can do, we can throw down another dome. We'll put in, you know, another apartment building, a couple of farms, and a school and such like. It'll really take care of our food production as well. New colonists have arrived, so let's get those guys to land right over here. We'll have our new dome start to properly get filled up.
Cable fault reported. New colonists have arrived.
Ooh. Why are you guys going around?
Sector scanned.
Oh, you're going straight to work. What I like to see. You guys are busy. Well, that reminds me. We need to build our production doohickey. Our electronics factory. Beautiful. Why do you not have power? I guess you are a little far away. No, you're not. Why don't you have power? That's weird. Oh, you are a little far away. It's there. The perspective was screwing with my view on matters. Uh-oh. Stay away, Dust Devil. Don't go messing up our shit. Okay, we have 18 vacant work slots, 34 vacant residential slots. We can fill this place right up. I'm okay with you just producing wheat for right now. It grows really quick. It doesn't produce a whole lot of food. But that should help keep you guys fed and watered and stuff. Well, not watered. That's what the water is for, dummy. We are running a power deficit. So I guess it's time for us to expand our power situation. With the same sort of pattern that we have been doing. Really wish I hadn't landed that rocket right there now, though. That's okay. So we're gonna make another little power island. Actually put a little cable in here. I want to keep it in line with that, just for my sanity. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So.
Now that the most critical phase of the mission is behind us, we would argue it's a good time to start focusing on our mission evaluation goals.
Uh-oh, we have fallen a little bit behind with our evaluation mission here. We have 18 of the 40 technologies we need. We should have 20 now, but we're a couple behind. I have to get that taken care of as soon as possible. But how are we laying that out? Okay. Put in our wind turbines. I guess like this. Damn it, I keep forgetting to hold down shift. Damn it, I did it again. Hold down shift, you dumbass. There. And another little battery. Like that. Perfect. You are ready to leave. Let's do that. How are things looking in here? Not too bad. Your comfort isn't great. But we will take care of that. And our kids are pretty unhappy because they don't have anywhere to play and stuff. How big would that be? Little playground. Okay, you know what then? Let's cancel that guy, that little stone garden. Instead we'll put in playground. Just to keep those kids happy. We'll replace that with something else at some point when we get all of our kids moved somewhere else. Unless... how big is the school? Okay, yeah, that's too big.
Our colonists are suffering
from
hypothermia.
Uh-oh. What happened?
We have a power shortage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Why did we run out of all of our power? Uh-oh. This is bad. Our batteries drained too? Yep. Increase the priority on the domes. We are at a water deficit now, but at least we're making some oxygen. This isn't good. I really should have noticed that sooner. Yeah, hopefully they build all that new power stuff really fast. Okay, the sun is up. That should fix the situation. terms of that, although... There we go. Everything's starting to kick in. We should be charging again. No, we're not. That is bad. What is using so much power? You're using 8. I guess it's those apartment buildings, huh? It's okay. It'll level out soon, hopefully. Come on, guys.
Resources are low.
We need to build this stuff. We're basically out of metals, too. This is bad. I may have mismanaged some things.
Cable fault reported.
Even with all of our solar panels going, we're barely breaking even. We are starting to charge our batteries again, I think. Yeah, a tiny little bit. It's not going to see us through the night, though. But we are prioritizing our domes in terms of power, so our people should be safe. Hopefully. The metal situation is bad, too. Alright, so let's call in a cargo rocket. We need more people, but I'm not happy with our situation. So we're going to bring some extra metals, a little bit of extra food, and a few extra other stuffs. Just to make me feel a little bit better about everything. Alright. Once our other rocket gets back, we'll fill that one up with people.
Sector scanned.
Oh, we found some water. Not much else. I'm really interested in getting up there. So I think once we get this dome set up to a point where I like it, we'll start looking about our expansion. But we are going to need to drastically increase our power output. Because we're running a massive deficit at nighttime. Maybe we just need to build a bunch of wind turbines. We're basically out of concrete as well now. Nothing is looking very good, is it? But yeah, I think we're going to build a bunch of wind turbines. We'll have ourselves a little wind farm. We'll do something a bit like this. Just to hopefully see us through the night times here. Because our solar panels are not being as productive as I might like. We're also going to have to build a new concrete extractor. Just throw that in there. Is he in range? He is, so that's going to be okay. We don't really have the metals to make that yet, but our new rocket is almost here. Let's remember to queue up our next passenger rocket. We only have 7 matching colonists, so we need to expand our limits here again. So let's allow melancholic people. It still doesn't quite get us there. I guess we'll have to start letting lazy people come. Alright, sure. Looks like our power situation has abated for right now. Although at nighttime it's going to be really bad.
Cable fault reported.
All these malfunctioning cables are not helping either. Alright. Our new rocket has arrived. Let's land him right here.
Resources are low.
Yeah, he's got some metals and concrete and stuff. Oh, I don't think we gave him any concrete. But he has some metals at least. Which should allow us to build some of the stuff we need. I wonder if maybe it's going to be more efficient to get rid of one of our extra shifts over here. And people move over to this dome. Work this one instead. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be better. Okay, we're out of concrete. But we did make it through the night. Maybe things are not as dire as they seem. I hope not, anyway. And I think we'll probably add in a big line of solar panels here, too.
Sector scanned.
Just double up on all our power generation. I think we can add another one in there, too. Yep. Okay, things are improving slowly. Still really need to get this guy up. Just waiting on some metal. And yeah, I do think this is going to be our next expansion. So how much do these tunnels cost? Infrastructure, tunnel. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But I think we can probably afford it. At least in the short term.
Fault reported.
Or the long term, rather. And this extra load of colonists is gonna really help out in terms of our metals production, our metals output.
Have arrived.
I think we're gonna be okay on food. Our concrete extractor is up, so that's gonna be very helpful. But we are gonna have to find a new concrete deposit. So this one has just over 2,000. It's got 302. So that one's really not worth our time. There isn't one up there, which is a shame. So I think we'll probably just expand over to here. Start working this area. Oh, I think our guru died. That's a shame. You need maintenance, but you don't have concrete. Okay, it got there. It just took a little while because it has to come across the whole entire universe to get to you. Oh, well that's a pain in my ass. I'm gonna have to go around you. I know you're out of range of drones, but that's okay. We don't desperately need you right now anyway. We'll have a 354.
Research complete.
Oh, biome engineering. What was that again? Farms increase the comfort. Nice. We might want to build another drone hub out here. Maybe not that far out. Something like that. Let's do that. You can return home. Goodbye. Our power situation is still a problem, but we're
Sector
waiting on
scanned.
concrete. You're just metal, but we don't really have any metal either. We're pretty boned in general. Maybe we should have put a little bit more thought into things before we started expanding. Especially with this dust storm coming, we're gonna have to turn off our solar panels.
Cable fault reported.
It's gonna leave us at a massive deficit, which isn't fun at all. As we're producing about 10 metal a day. Yeah, I don't know if 2 work shifts is really better. So I mean, if these 8 guys are producing 10.6 a day, and these 2 guys are producing 4.3, you know? That doesn't seem to compute. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if it all shakes out. You still have some room. And so do you, but only for 1. You have a bunch of vacant work slots, but we're going to be getting rid of these guys at some point. So I guess that's okay. I guess we'll call in another rocket. I think we're just going to have to start allowing all flaws. We don't want to be accepting children or seniors, because they're not helpful. Like, if they exist naturally in our colony, then that's fine, but we don't want to actually be bringing them in. It's not numbers that are important, it's hands to do the work. So yeah, we'll bring in 1 more rocket for right now. And I think we'll bring in another supply run as well. Load it up with metals. Maybe a little bit of concrete. Just to help some of these constructions. We're now running a positive amount of power at nighttime, so that's good. Dust storm is here, so let's make sure we close all of our solar panels. We don't have the means to maintain them, really. Let's make sure we set up a universal depot over here. And because we're producing a lot of concrete over here, we'll also throw in a concrete one. Let's actually queue up a second extractor.
Cable fault reported.
439 is going to be our
Resources are
sweet
low.
spot. And I know we're low on metals. We're working it out. Don't you worry.
Sector scanned.
20 hours left on the dust storm. Power situation is not quite so desperate as it was. So having this dust storm doesn't really scare me at all. Although it does mean we're not producing any oxygen. But there's nothing we can do about that. There might be an upgrade somewhere in the research tree that allows the Moxies to work during dust storms. But I haven't seen it. Ooh, medical center. I kind of want all of these things. But it's all expensive. We want to be picking up some of these cheaper techs. To help fill in our what's it. Well, we want this though. To fill in our evaluation stuff. Make sure we don't fail that. I don't know what happens when you fail. I don't think the game will end. I just think we'll miss out on that that goal, those points. I mean, we're not really playing for the points, but still. What am I looking for? No, this one. We'll miss out on whatever the points value for this guy is going to be if we don't succeed in our research mission. "13 more hours on the dust storm." A little awkward because we got a bunch of passengers in orbit who can't land. The advantage of getting in the dome up here and taking advantage of both of these rare metal extractors is we'll then be able to export those rare metals, get some extra money in our coffers. For times like we had recently where we had to panic buy some stuff. Okay, we are short on water. Less than ideal. This guy is getting low. So I think we'll want to do that expansion sooner rather than later. But we are going to need some more dumping sites. So many dumping sites.
Pipe leak reported.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a pipe leak? Alright, dust storm is over, so let's make sure we open up all of these guys. Colonists can land. And yeah, let's think about our expansion up here. We're going to have to build a tunnel. Which we don't really have the metals for unless we import some. Everything else we can basically afford, so let's do that. Let's build ourselves a little tunnel. Put one end right there.
Cable fault reported.
Turn this one around. You know what? Before we do that, cancel. Cancel. I want to cancel. Let's think about where we're putting the dome. I'd like to have the bigger dome for this, but
resources are low.
This is going to have to do. We put the dome in right here, easily covering both those things. And then we would have the tunnel there and there. Perfect. Just run a pipe across there. The cable. And at this end,
sector scanned.
We have a pipe. And a cable. Would also want all of our usual life support stuff. So a water tower, oxygen tank, and a moxie. Beautiful. It's low grade, so we'll probably want a couple of water extractors to run this place. But one will be fine for right now. Then we'd want rare metals extractors, like so. I don't know if we can just connect these to the dome, but we'll try. I know we can for the water. And you guys will want your own little drone hub. Which I guess we can put right in here. Along with some stockpiles.
Cable fault reported.
That should be nice. We're gonna slowly build up that tunnel. Once the tunnel is ready, we'll see about moving up our little drone rover up here to get some of this stuff built up. We're gonna get our little flying robot soon. That's gonna help us in terms of transporting materials around the place. But we're also gonna need some dumping sites up here. Something like that. Yeah, metals is definitely our weak link. Wow, that takes a lot of dudes. Do you have any unemployed people? Can we see that anywhere? Unemployed and looking for work, 0. So we've got exactly the right amount of people for the number of available jobs up here. Down here we have 7 available jobs. But only space for 1 person. That's not really ideal. But again, once we can remove these completely, I will be quite happy to do that. Though I do think we're going to need to get a bit more food production before then. Let's think about what we can do up here. We're doing the cover crops in this one, right? Yeah, in fact that's what we're doing now. So in this one, we want to change the next one to be soybeans. And then after that, we'll do potatoes. And we'll try and remember to change this one to the cover crops. Oh, that might be a bad idea. No, I think we'll be fine. I do want to build a dome just for farming at some point. I would like bigger domes too. Hopefully we'll get that tech before long. That'll make things a little bit easier, just in terms of squeezing stuff in. Everyone's just waiting on metal right now, so I think we will actually call up a delivery. And we'll bring in just a ton of metal. Just fill the whole rocket full of metal. just to help with these constructions. This is going to be nice when we get all this up and running. But it's going to take a little while and a ton of resources.